Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. Today, I'm going to be giving you some painting vibes that hopefully you can relax with and maybe even want to recreate. Today, we're going to be doing a snake tutorial. It's going to have a little bit of different features than my normal paintings. This one's going to include some paper materials as well, so stay tuned for what we're going to do for this. My inspiration for today was a Pinterest pin that I found that was like a snake picture. And then I also have this Vogue magazine, and I was taking some of the like jungle themes from it and using that as my color basis. This is the Billie Eilish like edition, and I thought this was a super cool painting someone did of her. If you didn't catch the name of the shade, it is turquoise, and I'm using a square brush to paint the entire canvas with this shade. I do roughly 2 to 3 coats of this paint. Check out in the description box below my TikTok and my Pinterest as well to check out other painting and crafty tutorials, videos, and just a whole vibe. We're trying to have fun here. After the background's completed, I'm going to take the shade Light Mocha and some other shades to work on the branches that are going to be holding the snakes. So there's Light Mocha, and then we have Melted Chocolate. Next is Khaki, and I'm just putting little dots in my little palette holder. This is why you shouldn't do this on top of your canvas, but we're going to just make it blend in with where the branch is going to naturally go. Bam. See? We fixed it. So I'm taking a little bit of the lighter shade, and I'm just outlining where the branch is going to be. I'm not worrying about making it too opaque because we're going to be doing several layers on top of one another, so it will eventually build in opacity. Now for the bottom branch, I'm going to make it a darker shade, so I'm taking that Melted Chocolate mixed in with the paint that was left over on the brush. So I am using the same brush as I did for the other branch. And once again, I'm going to outline where the branch is going to go. Be sure to check out my other tutorials I have on my channel. I have so many. I did a whole month of just Halloween themed paintings. I have plenty of trippy paintings, lots of mushroom ones. If it's something you're interested in, please be sure to go check it out. For the snake itself, I'm going to be using a dark green shade, Arbor Green, and I'm going to be outlining the tail first and then working on the body up towards the head. For the head of the snake, I started smaller than what I knew I wanted the finished look to be, because you can always add obviously more to the paint, but it's much more difficult to take away when you've gone too far. So I use several foil shades. One is a bluish tone and the other is a green tone. While the paint is still wet, I am just applying circular shaped foil pieces to the snake to give it a scale effect. Here's a visual of how I'm cutting these foil pieces. This is just plain foil paper. You can get it anywhere, like at a craft store, Walmart. After I put those on, I am going to take the Mod Podge and just dab it on there. I tried to do it on top first to see if that would make it stick fully, but I didn't like how it was sticking, so I decided that each one needed to come off individually and then do Mod Podge underneath and stick it back on. I wanted to make sure there was no glob, so I'm just kind of smearing out the extra that is smushed around the edges from the foil paper. I finish off this painting with an entire coat of Mod Podge, the glossy, and this is what it ended up looking like. I also added some gold around the outlining and some dots, but I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like, share, maybe even subscribe. Have a wonderful, happy rest of your day. Bye.